Okay, looking at this one, we have 3/4, actually, sorry, it's 3/4 squared. Pardon me, I guess I should write the question down properly. 3/4 squared. So we don't have any brackets to deal with, so we're on to exponents. So 3 squared is 9, 4 squared is 16, so that's 9 over 16. Plus, remember we need to make this an improper fraction. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 2. Okay? Divided by, we can also make that an improper fraction. 4 times 1 plus 1 is 5 over 4, right? Changing them to improper fractions didn't influence our bed mass at all, so that's fine, okay? Now we have to do the division before the addition, right? Bed mass says division before addition. 9 over 16 plus. Well, we can't really divide. We actually have to multiply the reciprocal like that, right? Multiply the reciprocal like that. Okay. So 9 over 16 plus 7 times 4 is 28 over 10. Right? Now that can be reduced to 9 over 16 plus 14 over 5 because 2 can go into both of those. Now I'd like to pause it at that point because some of you have learned it a little different, and I'd like to show you something. This 14 over 5 is going to stay the same. Hang on a second. Some of you have learned this. You've learned when you're multiplying, you can do what's called canceling out. You can say, well, I know that 2 goes into 2 once and 2 goes into 4 twice, so I can cancel that out right there. Okay? And if you've learned it that way, great. That way works. Okay? What you'll notice is right away, I get 7 times 2 is 14. 1 times 5 is 5. So I've kind of done the reducing of the fraction within the multiplication instead of doing it in this step. But either way, I end up with the same thing. You can do it either way. Then we'll go over here. Okay, either way, I need a common denominator between 16 and 5. It may take you some time, but you'll get 80. There's really nothing better than 80 that works for it. So you actually have to do 80. And why did I get 80, you ask? I got 80 because 16 times 5 is 80. And if I can't find anything else, I can always get a common denominator by multiplying these two denominators. So 16 times 5 is 80. So 9 times 5 is 45. And 5 times 16 is 80. So 14 times 16, well that's a big number, but I believe 14 times 16 is 224. We should probably take a second and check that one. You can check it on your calculator. There's a 4 there, carry the 2, that looks like 84. Sure. Whoops, there's a 0 there and a 4 there and a 140, and that looks like 224. See right there. So you can always check those very quickly if you need to. And then again, you're not adding the numerator or the denominator, so you're only adding the numerator to 34, 269 over 80. So this here, you get 269 over 80.